Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the iSNF. That stands for iRacing Sunday Night Fever. ARCA Series Season 1, race number 9, Wild West Showdown 105 at Phoenix. Should be a good one here tonight. Now, this league, unique as always, as they don't run any cautions. It's a non-caution league, as well as far as I know, the only female-owned and ran league in iRacing. And tonight's going to be a lot of fun here at Phoenix International. As we're taking checkered on practice right now, we're going to roll into your point standings coming into tonight. And let's see, FSM Customs used to be on board as well with the channel. Their logo's not gone for some reason. But as we take a look, where's the point not updating? Never mind, we're not going to do the points because the points are not updating the way I want them to. Never mind on that one. Never mind. They're not updating, so we're not going to look at them. But we're going to go qualifying here, and while we do that, I'm going to take a quick commercial break because the points are really important here tonight. So I'm going to grab a quick commercial break and update get them to update for you. I'll be right back.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this 0.625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. So here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Martin. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Alright, back here with you. Sorry about that bump. Had a little technical issue. I'm working on this thing all week, so I was bound to have that happen. But back here as we're gridding up quickly, take a look at the points here. Kind of important after the trouble Rhea Ferris had last week. She loses the points lead to Travis. Travis gets ahead of her. 20 points the gap coming into the night at Phoenix. So Rhea really can't afford to have any sort of mishap here tonight. She's got to make up some ground. They just got done qualifying. So what we're going to do now is take a look at your starting lineup here in just a moment. So let's take a look at that. As they're gridding these cars up, let's take a look at your qualifying order here tonight. And here is your starting lineup in row number 1. And great, Gerald Underwood there on the pole. Alec there to his outside. Row number 2, Tommy Callahan. Ryan Sword right there in the 07. We're starting row number 3, Lucas and Justin Barkley. Great lineup there for those two. Row number 7, Jeff Carson there in that number 9 machine. Scott back there in the 74. Travis, your points leader, back here in 9th. Dave back here in 10th. And I'll tell you what about Dave, good starting position for him. Garrett Cook there as well as Daniel Wilkerson there also. But if you're looking back through this field, Rhea the Snowflake Ferris way back here in 13th. That's not where she wanted to start tonight. I know she wanted to start closer up in the field tonight back there in 13th. Jeff back there 14th as well. Kenny back here in 15th. David in 16th. As they are rolling off, we'll quickly go through your starting lineup. And the rest of the field will scroll by because we're going to get ready to go green. Taking a look at Eddie Rivers back there as well. Jones back there in 20th. Norris Cook, Greg Wood in 22nd. 23rd, Aiden Gene Poppy Duda back there 24th. 25th, Shane Mullins. 26th, Matt. 27th is Christopher Jenkins to round out the field. Now, if we take a look at that starting lineup, man, that is not what Rhea wanted to see.
Green flag,
Starting
green
back
flag.
in the field, we're going to roll green here at Phoenix. And we are underway as they roll into turn number 1. Lap number 1 of 105 complete. We'll wait on our trading paints and everything to get caught back up. Underwood up front here leads the way right now in that number 68 machine. 33 machine of Mr. Alec there in 2nd. Tommy Callahan sitting there in 3rd. Yes, I do understand it's an inside joke, but I'm going to stick with it for the season. Tommy Callahan sitting 3rd right now. Back there, Ryan Sword as well in the 07 machine. Inside the top 2 is Trading Paints that's kind of doing its thing. We'll get it fixed here in a moment. Lucas right there is in 6th. Justin in 5th. Those guys working their way off the end of the back straightaway. Now, here's the thing tonight. You're going to have to take care of your car. Yes, I know it's saying 98 laps. It's going off time. I know they got enough time to make it. But you're going to have to take care of your car here tonight. And that's going to be the thing all night long, is fuel, tires, and everything of the sort. And as we get this one underway, taking a look at your points leader there in the 72, that's going to be Travis hanging right there as well. And we would take a look at Travis here in just a moment in that 72 machine. Great run for Travis here tonight. Inside the top 10, he's had 2 top 5s, 7 top 10 to 1 win out of San Antonio, Texas. Is that number 72 machine. So Travis having a great run here right now. Inside the top 10 as your points leader. Right now 4 of 105 complete. But out front, Underwood hanging on. And look at that, the 33 right there behind him. Alec A. Money right there with him. Inside that top 5 for the 33. Tommy Callahan closing the gap as well. 5th, lap number 5 of 105. And Tommy Callahan working his way forward. Taking a look at the drivers we're going to get with him in just a moment. There of Mr. Ryan's Sword. Ryan hanging on, having a great run as well. As we will get on board with Mr. Ryan here in just a moment. In that 07 machine, you see right there Ryan Sword having a great run as well. So everybody hanging on right now. 6 of 105 complete. The reason why I'm showing you some of these things I can bring up on the screen, this league is looking for sponsorship. And advertising placement is plenty on here. I can put you anywhere you want to be. If you want to advertise and get with a great league like the ARCA Racing Series for the iRacing Sunday Night Fever League, contact Miss Rhea Ferris and she'll get you hooked up. But right now we got a great battle up front. Underwood, A Money, Tommy Callahan, all in the top 5 right now. Man, these guys pulling away. And if we're going to go back and take a look at Travis, your points leader in the 72, still right there in that number 9 position. And I tell you what, somebody that's not where she wants to be right now, if we can get a camera on her, and that is Rhea Snowflake Ferris way back here. And she's back there in the 17th position right now, just trying to hang on. Rhea doing everything she can to hang on right now. These guys and girls are going at it here tonight at Phoenix. Now, a little lighter fuel load on these cars than what you would see in officials. We got a car around there. We're going to stay with Rhea for a moment. But a little lighter fuel load as well. It's going to kind of affect these drivers as they go forward. Money right there, Tommy Callahan, Ryan Sword, Jeff Carson, Scott, Shane Mullins, Dave back there as well. And Jeff Weimer right there in the mix as well. Now these guys starting to get spread out a little bit. 9 laps complete. Points leader Travis right there in 9th, Aiden back there in 10th in the 8th. And you look at a car that's kind of moving their way forward. That's going to be Gene working his way up through the pack right now as well. Seeing Gene Duda right there started 24th all the way up into the 12th position right now. So crawling his way forward, doing a great job. Poppy Duda right there doing an amazing job. Good game with about 10 positions right now. Meanwhile, checking in on the top 3 up front. Tommy Callahan right there, and we got A Money going to the lead here at Phoenix, grabbing it away from Underwood. I tell you, Alec A Money doing a great job pulling away. A Money pulling away in the 33 machine. Great move right there, 112 on the board. Or 12 of 105 on the board here. Money out front. Let's take a look at the stats for Mr. Money. 5 top 10s here in this season. Don't have nothing recorded for Money as far as top 10 or wins. But he's out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tell you what, and if that stat's correct, which I believe it to be, Money would be looking to get his first win here tonight out front, leading the way, doing a great job. Is Alec A Money hanging on right now out front. Tommy Callahan sets in second still. Callahan trying to make it work. Yes, again, I realize it's an inside joke. Really not Tommy Callahan, but we're going to go with it. Tommy Callahan second and setting in second as they run right now. Great run for Tommy Callahan. And right there behind him, Underwood falling back now. Further in this run we go. Ryan Sword to the bottom. Sword in the 07, 14 of 105 laps complete. Sword doing everything that he can, trying to get to the inside right now. Sword on the bottom, fighting their way through. Carson back there in 5th. In the 9 machine, Carson, great run. Shane Mullins, newcomer, right here in 6th in the 67 machine. So look at that, Shane doing a great job. Debut race. Jeff Weimer back there as well. Student driver, number 39 machine. I like that. That gave me a chuckle. Behind him, Aiden right there as well. Points leader coming in also. Travis right there in 9th, right up there in the mix as well. All these guys fighting it out. as we all fight our way through. Jeff, Shane, Carson, Ryan, Sword, all inside your top 5. 16 of 105 complete here tonight. We got a long way to go. You got to take care of your equipment. All race here tonight at Phoenix. Again, no cautions. You can't make a mistake. If you do, it's going to cost you. And right now, Alec A. Money out in front, going at it. And right now, everybody fighting their way through as we drop back through the field. Carson back here as well in the 9 machine. Good year for Carson. And that number 9, we'll take a look at his yearly stats here in just a moment. He's got 1 top 10 on the year out of Virginia. And I tell you what, us Virginia boys, we know how to race, I can tell you that. Carson and Jeff Carson doing a great job with that. Sorry about the purple mark. I do know what it is. I just got to get it fixed. Completely ran out of time, but that'll be fixed for next week. This team is in development. Me and Miss Ria's worked together all week. So by next week, everything should be completely finished up. Just kind of ran out of time here for this one. As right now, Jeff, Shane, Mullins, and right there as well. Poppy Duda back there, Gene Poppy Duda doing everything they can to work their way forward. Taking a look as we got a car in the inside wall. We'll try to get a number on that car. We went by him in big trouble. It's going to collect a 30 of David. Oh no, David. In trouble for David. We'll go take a look at what happened. That Lowe's machine is completely destroyed. What happened here? Oh, the 01's turned around. And David with nowhere to go just absolutely drilled him. And no cautions either, so that's going to set David back a ton. And he'll have to bring that car to pit road. That hood you can't even see out of it here. 21 laps complete. And we'll take a look coming to the end of the night what his season was looking like. Again, out of California, he had 4 top 5s, 4 top 10s, and 1 win. Not what he wanted to see. Here at Phoenix, 22 of 105 complete. Ryan Sword up there as well. Sword inside the top 5 right now. Again, 22 to 105 complete. We've not started pit stops as of yet, folks. Still got a long way to go before that will happen. Well, not a long way, but a decent way to go before that will happen. Meanwhile, A Money up front, pulling away in that number 33 machine, starting to encounter some lap traffic. It's going to be the 77 machine he's working underneath Matt, and man, Matt for the 2nd week in a row, not having the week that he wants. Dropping back right now. Alec A Money out front. Tommy Callahan's in 2nd. Gerald Underwood in 3rd. Gerald hanging on, Ryan Sword in 4th. Shane Mullins in 5th. Mullins a very impressive run here tonight inside the top 5 as well. These guys still doing a great job, just doing everything they can. Trying to hang on right now. Money right there. Callahan there as well. Gerald hanging in there as well. Taking a look at 80. Right there in the 81, or the 8 machine, excuse me. Jeff and Gene Poppy Duda right there. And look at Travis working his way through. Points leader right here in 10th. We're going to drop back and check on the Snowflake. She's moved up to 15th. Known as Rhea Ferris, working her way forward through this pack and doing exactly what she needs to do. Travis in the 10th, she's in 15th right now. She's got to move that number 97 car forward because points are important. Last time by, she was a little bit right at 2 seconds slower than her nearest points competitor. Rhea really fighting that race car up on the high side right now. She can't get the car to turn. She's got to get that car to the bottom. Got to back off early, diamond these corners. and really get that car to rotate through the corner, hold the speed on exit as well. And I hate that for Rhea right now, because it's very important for her. Rhea Ferris, you know, she lost some ground last week. She ended up getting some incident points that went against her, had to park the car. Now this week at Phoenix, not having the greatest run early on either. And we don't have many races left in this season, guys. That's another point to this. Don't have a lot of time to recover, as Tommy Callahan right there in the 84 still runs in second. Not a lot of time to recover in this season. So they're going to have to really figure it out as we work our way through. Now the 35 of Dave sitting there in 13th. The hook right there in front of him. The NWO machine. And Travis just smooth on that wheel, man. Not making much mistakes. The points leader right now in 11th has dropped a spot to Gene Poppy Duda. Worked his way into the top 10 in the 66. Shout out to that number 66 Haviland machine. The run that he's having tonight. As again, we're starting to work our way. Lap number 30 on the board this time by. Meanwhile, Alec A. Money up front. Money on the nose here tonight in that 33 Kodiak machine. Up front, leads the way. Callahan second. Great run for Tommy Callahan in second. But right now, Alec A. Money on point, with a 2.5 second lead here at Phoenix. 30 laps complete of the 105 scheduled here tonight. Mullins back there in 5th. Jeff Carson in 6th. In the 9 machine, again, great run for that Napa Auto Parts machine. Back here in 5th. 8 and 6th. Jeff Weimer 7th. Shane Mullins in 8th. Here for the Wild West Showdown. Had trouble. Big incident. And that is going to be Mullins involved. No, we were just talking about how good of a run he was having. And around on the front straight away, and we'll take a look at it. What in the world? Scott free and got into the 07 of Sword. I believe that's going to be who that was in the 07 machine. Ryan Sword. Sword got it gathered up pretty quickly here. One more look at it. Sword didn't take too much damage off of this. I guess kind of came around, did a complete 360, and Sword got back in gas. Still scored in 4th for Ryan Sword, so not too much of a loss for him. He's 9 seconds off your leader of Alec A. Money, though. Alec A. Money up front doing a great job pulling away. Alec in the 38.3 Kodiak machine hanging on up front. And right now, as we hang on, everybody fighting their way through 34 of 105 complete. Alec A. Money hanging on out front. Gerald Underwood, Tommy Callahan sits 3rd. And right now, a 3-second gap at the front of the field from the race leader to P2. Just 34 laps complete. Sword, after getting caught up in that incident. Taking a look at Ryan Sword in just a moment. In 07 still runs 4th. The 90 on his back bumper, that's Christopher Jenkins. Jenkins is 2 laps down. So that's not going to be for position right there. Again, just an incident there with Sword getting collected. Not going to help his cause out much here tonight. As we fight 35 of 105 complete. Gerald Underwood sets in P2. Great run for Gerald right now. Let's go crank it up here at Phoenix International Raceway here tonight. Sights and sounds of the ARCA cars at Phoenix coming right up on Extreme Sound TV. All right, as we're back here, as we rode on board with Underwood as he headed to pit road to make his first stop of the night. 41 laps in the books. These cars coming to pit road. So that's, do some math here, that puts us about lap 83 for our final stop of the night. A Money still out there as well. Alec A Money still leading the way. Money should be coming to pit road right here in a moment. Indeed he is. So Money on pit road as well. 41 of 105 complete. And really Money got out there, got the race lead, pulled away and done a great job. Now on pit road. Getting Money on pit road here, taking a look out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And he'll drop back just a little ways now. Money doing everything he can, trying to hang on. He'll get back out there, but inheriting the race lead, Ryan Sword. Ryan Sword taking over the race lead for now. Sword, great job out in front in the 07. Staying on the racetrack, he's going to have Jeff right there behind him. And these two cars should be hitting pit road here before much longer. Here as we complete 43 laps, Ryan Sword out in front. See if Sword comes to pit road this time by Sword in at 07. Monster Energy Machine to pit road. And indeed, pit stops will begin for Ryan Sword. Jeff Weimer right there as well. Gene Hoppy Duda there also. Derek, Cook, Sword, Travis, Dave, all these guys right here in the mix. 45 of 100 complete in the books, and you see everybody coming to pit road. And we're going to check on our somebody that really needs to have a good run. We're going to find where in the world is Miss Maria. There she is, back there at 18, 2 laps down. You see Rhea Snowflake Ferris right here, 2 laps down in the number 97 and 18. You come in here 20 points off your point leader of Travis. Travis looking to extend that. He's on pit road right now, but he's up there at 10. Jeff Weimer right now is on pit road. And that's going to transfer Mr. A Money, Alec A Money, back to the race lead. Great job for Alec hanging on to that number 33 Kodiak machine. No mistake on pit road. So he'll cycle back out to the race lead here. Had a little trouble right in front of him. One car was around. Alec A Money did a great job of getting around him. But nearly disaster for your race leader. As Gerald Underwood runs second. You see Gerald right there as well. 6 seconds back. And with no cautions in this league, man, it's really hard to make up this ground when you start to fall back, right? It becomes a real chore trying to make anything up. 46 of 105 complete. As we run 47 of 105 in the books here, closing in on a 50-lap marker of this 105-lap race. Alec A Money out front in the Kodiak number 33 machine. Great run for Alec. Trouble right in front of him. That's a 99 getting out of shape, but they'll gather it back up. That's Jones up there as he's actually going to pass Jones here, who got kind of out of shape there in just a moment ago. Jones going to be falling back. As we work 48 of 105 complete. Shane Mullins, again, a great run for him tonight. The news of the league, and right now, running fourth right behind Tommy Callahan. A really, really great run, opening showing for Shane Mullins. Really come to put lap number 50 on the board. Lap number 50 will be on the board this time of 105 here tonight at Phoenix. As they work their way down the back straightaway once again. Alec A Money doing everything he can. Absolutely money here tonight. Doing a great job keeping it under control. Alec A. Money in the 33 machine. Gerald Underwood's the second. Tommy Callahan in third. Everybody pretty spread out at the front of the pack. Taking a look right now, Justin Barkley. Barkley 1 lap down. Travis, your points leader, 1 lap down as well. So now just 7 cars left on the lead lap. It shows you what kind of pace Alec has got right now. Last time by, he was a second faster than some of the guys deeper in the pack, and even second place there, he was about 0.4 of a second faster than them. So really just putting a blistering pace down in the 33 Kodiak machine is Alec A. Money. This car is on rails here tonight. Absolutely on rails, working his way through. Jenkins, Ferris back there in 14th. She's trying to hang on to have a little bit of a recovery to not lose too much. Got a couple of cars, including David, in front of her that she could pick off. Get up into 13th. That's the 30 of David right there in front of her. If she was faster than him last time by. This is going to be a points race for Rio Snowflake Bears right now. She's got to get that car a little closer to Travis. She's going to lose spots, but she doesn't want to lose too much. Meanwhile, up front, Mount Money pulling away from Underwood. Underwood sets in second. Third, Tommy Callahan. Fourth right now, Ryan Sword. Jeff Weimer back there at fifth. Lucas back there as well in sixth. As everybody's just kind of hanging on. 54 of 105 complete here tonight. And a great run all the way around. And it looks like Lucas will bring that car to pit road, a bit different pit cycle than everybody else. And from the numbers, it looks like Barkley will be coming down next as well. That's going to move Travis up a couple more spots. It's going to move your points leader up to 6. With those cars being on that bit different strategy, it's going to make it very interesting for Rhea back there to try to make up as much as she can. Travis all the way up here in 6th, Rhea all the way back down there at 14th. It's going to be very, very difficult for her to gain some ground, but she definitely needs to do that. With Travis and Rio leading the points here. Tommy Callahan right now sitting there at nice, comfortable position. Right there in third behind Underwood. Underwood having a good run in front of him as well. As we're just shy of 57 and 105 laps complete. Matt Ferris back here 2 laps down again after not being able to finish last week's race due to an incident point limit. He had to pull the car on pit road. And right now Matt running 13th. So as we all sort this thing out, Christopher Jenkins right here in the top 10 as well in that number 90, right in front of David in the 30 Lowe's machine. So as we set through 59 on the board next time by, up in front, Money still just a blistering pace. It's got everybody but the top 4 or top 5 a lap down. Weimer, it would be the next car to go a lap down. And I have a feeling Alec's going to get to him here at some point and put him a lap down as well. Man, oh man, what a pace Alec A. Money has had all night long. Still 0.2 of a second faster than second place car of Gerald Underwood. See Gerald working his way off the corner right there. Last time by ran at 28.6 or a 29.5. to Money's 29.2. Money 0.3 of a second faster that last lap. So Money's 0.3 of a second faster as they work their way down the back straightaway once again. As we start inching in towards our last pit stop of the night here, that Money will have to make here in a little while. Again, probably around lap 84 or so for Money when he comes back down. Trouble up in front of your race leader. Couple of cars sideways, but he'll get through there. Nice job. Everybody clearing the racetrack, taking a look back through the pack here. Jones back here in 14th. Not the line he wanted. Matt 13th. Rhea up to 11th, so she is gaining. She's got that car into the top 11. Never give up. Travis, of course, up here in 6th. He's also 1 lap down. Actually, Travis right now on the apron. Travis there, Rhea will start getting kind of closer to him. Well, he's about to put a Rhea a lap down to his lap, but still, Rhea up to 11th. Maybe she can get to the top 10, I'm not sure. Shane is way over here. I don't know that she's got the speed to go catch Shane. Shane Mullins inside the top 10 in that number 69 machine. So I'm not sure that she'll be able to go get Shane, but great recovery nevertheless so far. So we'll take a look at a couple of these drivers as they work their way through. Alec A. Money out front. Gerald in second. Has been as low as, what was it, 11th here tonight. Callahan up to 3rd. Callahan right there in 3rd. Ryan Sword in 4th. And you see Ryan Sword right there in that 4th position. Jeff in 5th. Travis in 6th. Dave back there in 7th. Great run for him. Started 10th up to, he's been as high as to 6th here tonight. Kind of dropping back a little ways, taking a look at 8th place as well. Aiden along with Shane Mullins. Shane Mullins making his series debut. And he's had it figured out all night, man, inside that top 10 position. David right there in 10th. Rhea back there in what is going to be 11th. Matt back there as well. Taking a look at Matt. Matt right behind him in 12th. 2 laps down behind the race leader. Started 26th tonight, up to now 11th for Matt. So good running. It looks like Rhea's picked up another spot, and she'll go inside the top 10. So good job for Rhea picking up another spot. David in the 30 would be the car that she passed. David on pit road right now. So he'll go get fuel, come back out with 38 to go. He should be able to make it to the end in that 30 machine from here. Great run all the way around. Money up front as well. Alec A. Money still hanging on. Started 2nd here tonight. Got the lead and just keeping it to it all night long as we come to put 69 in the books. 69 of 105 complete here tonight. That's Alec A. Money sitting right there in that 1st position. On his way to what, from my understanding, would be his 1st career win in the iRacing Sunday Night Fever ARCA League. Coming here to, so far, a great run at Phoenix. He keeps this car underneath of him right now. Got an 11-second gap and well on his way to bringing home a checkered flag here tonight, folks. Everybody continues to work their way through. Right now, Alec out front, Gerald second, Tommy Kelly in third, Ryan fourth, Jeff fifth, Travis sixth, Aiden seventh, Dave in eighth. That's the way they run at 71 of 105 complete. Oh no, trouble for Alec. Through lap traffic, your race leader into the outside wall. Big trouble after leading the majority of this race. Coming out of turn number 2. He's going to drop to second. That car's got some damage. Now, luckily for him, he's going to be inside that pit stop window. But my, oh my, let's go take a look at it. Alec was leading the way. And one more look at it, he was trying to work his way under lap traffic here. Under the 66. He just come up. He thought he was clear and he wasn't clear. Gene Poppy Duda was on the outside of him. Nothing Poppy could have done there in that mix. Not really his fault. Poppy to pit road. Man, oh man. And look at what this does. This is going to shuffle the running board. We take a look right now. Aiden out front. Aiden up there in 8th. Alec drops to 2nd. Damage on the 33 machine. 3 seconds back. With 73 laps complete. Now, I think he's got a fast enough race car. Even after the accident. See here. 32 laps on this stint, so they'll be coming to pit road before long. Now, does Alec A. Money have the car to get back to the race lead? He's lost 3 seconds over your leader. Look to be well on his way. He got wrapped up in lap traffic with Duda. Put the car in the outside wall, and that's exactly what we talked about, right? No cautions, you can't make a mistake. Nothing Duda did wrong. It's just, you know, one of them things where money kind of come up the racetrack, collected Duda. And that's going to change the complexion of this race. More trouble front straightaway, a slow car, everybody's going to work around. Meanwhile, Underwood now out front. Look at this, Underwood out front here. In the 68 machine. Underwood, great job leading the way right now, and you can see just working his way through nice, slowly and methodically. And another car that's made their final stop for the night, that's going to be Rhea, your points leader, making her final stop out of Maine. Great job by her, trying to hang in there as well. 107 is going to be complete this time. Boy, oh boy, what a night it has been as they work their way through. Lap number 77 of 105. Gerald Underwood out front. But look at Ryan Sword. Sword being scored in second. Great run for Ryan Sword. In the 07 machine, 78 complete this time by. So 78 in the book. Sword setting in second. Weimer there in third. Weimer doing everything he can. Fourth right now is Alec. Alec on pit road. So, the most competitive car all night long just made his final stop. Alec A. Money coming off of pit road from his final stop of the night. And we will see if he can make up the ground he lost when he got into it with Duda. That's going to be the question. 79 of 80 on the board this time by. 80 on the board this time by. Underwood out front. Underwood doing everything he can. Gerald Underwood hanging on. So when does he come down now? Ryan Sword has come down to made his stop as well. To put Ryan Sword on pit road. Travis, your points leader, will cycle to third now, but he has not stopped. The 72 machine has not stopped on pit road. You're at lap number 80 of 105. Travis trying to hang on there in third, Jeff in second. Bomber says second. Underwood with the race lead. Gerald Underwood leading the way now on to pit road. Just shy of that 20 lap marker. He will hit pit road here, 4 fresh tires on fuel. He'll drop to second once he gets in his box, because Jeff Weimer will take over. Weimer has not stopped. Jeff doing a great job. Taking over now, he'll come to his pit stall. Is that number 39 machine. Ryan Sword back there in fourth. Right now, great run for Ryan Sword. Let's take a look at Ryan's season stats one more time. Ryan smooth as molasses right now in the top 4. Trying to hang on to a top 5 position. And let's take a look at his season stats if we can here in just one moment. 82 of 105 completed out again. Ryan Sword out of Raleigh, North Carolina. 1 top 5, 2 top 10s with 1 win on the season. Again, with that win, that means you're going to see Ryan Sword move up to the truck series if he so chooses. Once the trucks get going here. It's a good deal for Ryan as we work our way through. 83 of 105 complete. And right now, right in front of him, the 93 there as well. As we're beginning to close in on the final stages of this one. So everybody just working their way through these pit stops here. Points leader Travis out in front for now. Coming up on 20 laps to go. Coming up on 20 to go here, 21 to go this time by. And Travis a couple of laps away from stops. That's going to give Gerald back the lead. And I will tell you what, the person that's in trouble right now is Money. Money is in deep trouble. It's fell off the rails for him. I mean, it is just absolutely fell off the rails as he's made another pit stop. An unscheduled stop for the 33. A dominant day for Alec A. Money. Has went downhill, now running 17th. After looking like having the car to beat. After he got into it with Duda there on the back straightaway, it's not been the same since. Now running outside the top 10 and 17th. Man, oh man, how unfortunate is that? Meanwhile, on the other end of the spectrum, Maria Snowflake Ferris has worked her way up to 13th. Unless somebody wrecks out in front of her, she's not going to get any higher. She's at 13th here as Jones hits pit road. Points leader Travis has yet to hit pit road. So overall, Ferris turning today what could have been a really, really bad points day into a not so bad points day. He's really losing ground. Not going to be nearly as bad. Car to pit road, that's going to be Travis on pit road right now. Travis to pit road in a 72. He'll take 4 fresh tires and fuel. Gerald Underwood out front. Underwood trying to hang on for the last 18 laps. He's got a 7-second lead. Again, earlier on in the night, Alec A. Money had the race, had the dominant car. Got caught up with Duda. Duda kind of gave him room, but Alec come up the racetrack and it is played into the favor of Gerald Underwood all night long, with now 17 laps to go. Right now, 17 to go here. Now 16 laps to go. $16 to go, coming to 15 to the strike. Ryan Sword in the 07. Ryan Sword doing everything he can. Jeff Weimer right there as well. Lucas right there. And the 86 machine setting fourth as we're coming down to the last 15 laps of this one. $15 laps to go. Now 14 on the strike. Gerald Underwood out front. 14 laps to go. Trying to hang on with Ryan Sword in second. Jeff Weimer third, Lucas fourth, Aiden fifth. Shane Mullins in sixth. Taking a look at Shane right there in that sixth position. Again, Davey with the lead, but great run. Trouble in the corner up in front of them. And that's going to be Lucas in the 86 machine. Lucas going sideways. He'll probably have to head to pit road here for fresh tires. And we'll take a look at his stats right quick as he heads down pit road. Whilst the car went sideways, pit road he went. Meanwhile, Underwood out in front, getting by David and still holding a 7-second gap with 12 laps to go. With 12 laps to go here. Out front, Underwood, Sword, Weimer, Aiden, Shane Mullins. Back there as well, 11 laps to go. This time by winding it down here at Phoenix. Winding this thing down with 10 to go this time by. The Wild West Showdown 105 coming to a close here at Phoenix with 10 laps to go. This time by for Gerald Underwood. Underwood has been on rails all night long. Oh, easy does it. He has to get by the 57. He doesn't want to make the same mistake we've seen earlier on. Points leader Travis sitting in sixth, on his way to expanding the lead over, this is Rhea, and I tell you what, it looks like Rhea's had a problem because she's now 21st. Again, trouble for Rhea. She has dropped from that 16th position to 21st. We missed what happened, but Rhea dropping way back now. Looks like she had to come back down pit road, and that's going to cost her. Man, oh man, Rhea in trouble here tonight. 21st on the board. Gonna murder her championship hopes here tonight. Man, oh man, when you're racing championship mode, you cannot have nights like that. Gonna lose so many points. On the flip side of that, Travis in championship form here tonight. Travis right there in the 72 machine running 6th. True championship form. Coming to 7 to go. As long as he don't have any problems, he's not going to have to stop again. Just a beautiful run for him. Meanwhile, Underwood out in front. leading the way. 6 laps to go now. Underwood hanging on. When he comes by the stripe, he'll see 6 to go. Underwood's been on rails all night long. Underwood, you're taking a look at Aiden, Shane Mullins. All these guys doing everything they can here. Coming to 5 to go this time by. Travis, Tommy Callahan back here in 7th. Man, what a race it has been now. The 6 laps to go in this one. Six laps to go. Underwood out front. Gerald doing everything he needs to do here tonight. Now 5 to go on the board. Gerald Underwood out front. Hanging on. Taking a look there for Gerald Underwood out of Michigan. He's got no top 5s, no top 10s on the season. But tonight, that could turn around. Gerald out front, 4 laps to go. He'll bring that car into 1 and 2. Gerald straight to the bottom right now. Underwood out in front. Brings that number 68 machine through the triangle. Into turns 3 and 4. Well, excuse me, dogleg triangle. It's changed shape. Through 3 and 4 with 3 laps to go. Gerald will come across the stripe to see 3 more times here in the iRacing Sunday Night Fever ARCA League coming to a close. 2 to go this next time by. Right now, Gerald out front. Sword in 2nd. He's going to be 8.7 seconds back. 8.7 seconds back for Sword. Man, oh man. Sword doing everything he can in that 07 machine. 2 to go this time by. And right now, the 68 machine comes down the back straightaway. He will come through to see the white flag wave this time by. 4, Gerald Underwood comes out of turn 4. No! Trouble! The 90 on the racetrack in front of your leader, and he's going to hit the side of him. And Ryan Sword the race lead. Ryan gets collected. Are you kidding me? He'll hang on to it. Oh my goodness. Ryan Sword takes the race lead after Gerald Underwood gets collected. White flag in the air. Here we go out of turn 1 and 2. Now Ryan Sword coming home through the back straightaway down to the apron. Into turn 3 and 4. Look at this. Ryan Sword out front. Gerald Wood up over his car. He cannot see. And Ryan Sword comes out of turn number 4 to take the checkered flag. Congratulations, Ryan Sword. Are you kidding me? Sword grabbing what would be his 2nd win. Coming to you from Raleigh, North Carolina, in that Monster Energy number 07 machine. Are you absolutely kidding me? This will be his 2nd win on the season. Ryan Sword getting it done. Led 3 laps here tonight. And heartbreak for Underwood. Looked to be coming to his 1st league win. Absolutely heartbreak. Let's go take a look at what transpired. Man, oh man, as we're gonna back up here. Again, heartbreak for Underwood. And you got a feel for Underwood. That car was so strong here. See if we can find where this actually had. There's the 90. Yeah, the 90 was just sitting there in the racetrack. Christopher Jenkins. and Gerald had nowhere to go. Let's go on board with Gerald here. One more look at it. Ah, are you kidding me? Gotta feel bad for Gerald in that situation. Let's see if we can get an angle on Jared's car where he backed out. He's trying to mess with us, getting an angle now on board what it looks like from Gerald's point of view. Man, oh man. Just coming down into the corner. I never even saw him. Oh my goodness. Never even saw him. But nevertheless, Ryan Sword coming away with win number 2. We'll try to get a word with him here in just a moment. Boy, oh boy. Let's see if we can. Alrighty, folks, right back here with Mr. Ryan Sword. Ryan, man, what a night it was, coming home with the win. What should be second win of the year. What did you expect when you come around through there and seeing the crash cars on the bottom?
I just got lucky I didn't get involved. I did get hit, but it was just in my left rear quarter panel, so I was able to keep going. I didn't realize that I was the leader until I'd already taken the white flag. Definitely feel for Gerald. That's not how I wanted to win the race at all. I would have liked to have him win it because he deserved it. He was pulling away, and it was definitely his race to win. But I mean, you got to take him when you get him. And with my point standings, I'll take all the points that I can get at this point.
Yeah, definitely not the heartbreak for Gerald. You got to look all the way back to, money too. He was so fast tonight, but it just kind of went away from him as well. Some couple of things happened, but like you said, you take them the way you can get them, buddy.
Yeah, I definitely got a lot of lucky breaks with some of the two front runners getting caught up in accidents with lap traffic, and I was able to thankfully keep my nose clean except for an incident early. So I'm fortunate for the win. I'll take it and move on to Talladega next week.
Alrighty, man. Will anybody you'd like to thank or anything before I let you go?
I'll thank my fiance for supporting me. I know she doesn't get too thrilled when I'm constantly racing right now, but I'll definitely thank her for supporting me and letting me to have some fun on Sunday nights to do with you guys.
Alrighty, man. Well, you did a great job, and congratulations on the win tonight, Ryan.
Yep, thank you.
All right, there you have it, folks. Let me see who else I can get. Let's see who else we can grab up here. We have P2 in here. Gerald Underwood. Doesn't look like Gerald's in Discord, unfortunately. Okay, 3. Of course, Jeff Weimer coming home 3rd as well. Let's take a look at your unofficial results here tonight. As we wrap it up here, Ryan Sword coming home in the win. Underwood coming home second. Weimer third. Owens, good run as well, top 5. Just some great racing all night long. We're going to scroll through your unofficial finishing results as we drop back through the field here. Man, I know for a fact Rhea Ferris back there, not the night she wanted. But overall, it was a great night of racing. You see Rivers, Carson back here deeper in the pack, and Wood be the last one. All right, so as we're going to wrap it up for the night here from Phoenix, I want to thank everybody for coming out, and of course, once again, the iRacing Sunday Night Fever ARCA League, great league to be a part of. If you'd like to come out and sponsor some of this stuff with this league, it's a great group to get a hold of. You can either contact me and Matt on Facebook or the Extreme Sim TV page, or contact Rhea Ferris as well. But until next week when we head to Alabama, it's been Matt with Extreme Sim TV. We'll see you in Alabama next week. Folks, see ya next week.